You're uniquely qualified. I mean, the last major wrestling promotion that was sold, obviously for a different number and for different reasons, was, of course, WCW. And you were going to buy it Fusion. Is it Fusion Media? Anyway, it was you and some investors. I'm going to blow the name if I say it a third time. And something I would really like to know is, why did you do the press release first, saying that you bought it, and then it was taken away at the last second?
Well, for multiple reasons. One is, if we had not done a press release, see, there was a period of time when we started negotiations, and you have to go through the due diligence. You have to, the process of acquiring a company like WCW from Turner Broadcasting, which was a publicly held company. The due diligence in the process is slow. It takes time. And we knew that during that due diligence period, inevitably, the story was going to leak. It would have become apparent, and there would have been news stories all over, most of them not accurate, most of them harmful to the process. And it would have created a lot of anxiety amongst people in WCW because they wouldn't know what was true and what was not true. So the decision was made once we had a signed letter of intent, once we knew that that due diligence period was going to actually begin. We felt that it was important that we be honest with the public and we frame the news and the information accurately and clearly, so that the rumors and the innuendo and the chatter wouldn't drive the information, that we would drive the information.
The other question, I was desperately trying to search in my head what it was, and I've just seen it here, is how long after WCW was actually sold to Vince McMahon, there were certain people who didn't believe that the sale had gone through. And I think it took, were there certain people within the company who it took weeks for it to register that WCW was sold?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't there, right?
No.
I was gone by that point in time. So I can't tell you, what the general feeling was inside of WCW. I know that with people that I was close to in WCW that I worked with regularly, they knew it was real, and they were devastated. Part of it was because they didn't know how it was going to affect their life, and that's human nature. Anyone would feel that way. But for example, guys like David Crockett. David Crockett, was part of the Jim Crockett Promotions. That was his family's promotion that Ted Turner acquired out of bankruptcy, and then brought in and renamed it WCW. But David Crockett came along with that, and so did David's brother Jackie Crockett, who was the cameraman.
Yeah, the cameraman, yeah.
And guys like David and Jackie Crockett, it wasn't just a transaction; it was part of their lives, and they had deep history and a deep relationship with, obviously, Jim Crockett Promotions, and as a result, WCW. So I think when it was sold, my impression is that they felt a real sense of loss, personal loss, not just because of their job or their income, but something deeper than that.